Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire. Just so you guys know, I'm sick. That's why I didn't post yesterday. So if I have like voice cracks or something, please forgive me in this video. I'm really sorry. I can't really help the fact that I'm sick, and I want to post videos for you guys. It's really hard to do when I'm sick, so just understand. But anyways, guys, today we're going to be doing another Call of Duty Zombies top 5. This one is going to be the top 5 best pack-a-punch names in Call of Duty Zombies history. Now, I asked people over on Twitter to give me their favorites, and I used the responses on that tweet for this video. So if you guys ever want to be part of a top 5, make sure to go and follow me on Twitter at GregFPS so you can be featured and comment on the next question that I asked for another top 5 in the near future. So before we get into the video, if you guys do enjoy, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. If you do end up subscribing, make sure to let me know down below in the comment section so you can appear on screen like all of these people as well. Thank you so much for the support, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be a gun that was named after Viktor Reznov when pack-a-punched, and it's called Reznov's Revenge, which is the AK-47 pack-a-punch on Mob of the Dead. Now, unfortunately, the AK-47 is only on Mob of the Dead, but the interesting thing about this is that the campaign creators for World at War and Black Ops 1 were actually the ones that ended up making Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 2. They also made the Black Ops 2 campaign, so I think it's really cool how they named a pack-a-punch version of the AK-47 after Viktor Reznov, who was a pretty much main character in World at War and Black Ops 1. So it's really cool to see that tie back. It's a great small Easter egg for all those fans that have played, Treyarch campaigns and also played zombies as well. The Reznov's Revenge is like by far one of the strongest assault rifles that we've ever seen in zombies, though. I think it's like top 3 in my opinion. It's just so strong. It shoots really fast, it has super high damage, and it's just an absolute tank. Even if you don't have double tap, it's still gonna like shred zombies. It's one of my favorite guns to use on Mob of the Dead, and it comes in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the pack-a-punch name for the M16, which is called the Skull Crusher. Now, that is definitely a really cool name. Now, the awesome thing about the M16 when it becomes pack-a-punch is it shoots fully automatic instead of 3-round burst. So it's definitely a really cool thing, and it also includes 9 M203 grenade launchers as well. So you basically have a grenade launcher on a zombie's weapon, and it also shoots fully automatic. So it's definitely a really good gun to pack-a-punch, and it only costs 1,200 off the wall, which is a pretty cheap price, especially on like Kino or something. If you decide you want to run on the stage, it's definitely a really good option for that. And the grenade launcher is great for taking out Nova crawlers, like when they're from a fairly far distance away from you. So definitely a really good weapon. Now, they also brought the M16 into Black Ops 3, but in that game it's called the Skull Piercer. But overall, I would say the Skull Crusher sounds so much more badass, and that's why it comes in at the number 4 spot, voted by you guys on Twitter. Coming in at the number 3 spot, I was kind of surprised that this one got a lot of votes, but it's the Barracuda FU All, which is actually the MG42 pack-a-punch from World at War. So it's good to know that some of you guys follow me on Twitter actually have played World at War zombies. It's really cool to see. But overall, the MG42 is an absolute machine, and when pack-a-punched, it has even more ammo than it already had. It has 875 bullets, which is ridiculous, and that was even a lot back then. Now, having a fully automatic LMG, it just tears through zombies over and over. Has one of the fastest rate of fire in zombies history, and the name Barracuda is just awesome. But the fact that it has FU all and the L's and alls are number 1, I think it's really cool how they did that for some of the weapons in World at War, where they had like really cool names using spelling with actual numbers and stuff. But overall, the MG42, aka the Barracuda FU All, is by far one of the best weapons and a super dope name. So it comes in at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot was definitely a surprise to me. We have a gun from Infinite Warfare Zombies, and this is the UDM, and when you pack-a-punch it once, it becomes the Sandy Balls. So a lot of people ended up saying this one, which I was kind of surprised by. It seems like a lot of people from Infinite Warfare Zombies that play that game a lot, they were the ones that recommended this, but it definitely is a really funny and cool name for a pack-a-punched weapon. Now that's the single pack-a-punch version of the UDM. Now the UDM is a pistol, but it's fairly strong. You can buy it off the wall for 750 points, and if you're using director's cut and you already have some of the effects of direct, like having all the perks, it's definitely going to be a really strong weapon and carry itself through multiple different rounds. So I thought this was a cool name, and I was kind of surprised that this one got so many people saying it. But the Sandy Balls, I mean, that it's a pretty funny name, so it comes in at the number 2 spot. All right, guys, so we have 2 honorable mentions on this list. The first one is going to be the Boomhilda, which is the pack-a-punch version of the Mauser C96 from Origins. Now this weapon is fantastic for taking out panzers, and it's just a good overall pistol in general. One of my favorites to use pack-a-punch in Zombies history. Now the name for Boomhilda, when you actually look it up on like Urban Dictionary, it means someone that makes a pilgrimage to the grocery store multiple times a day, which I think is hilarious. And then the other pack-a-punch name is going to be the Afterburner, which is the pack-a-punched MP40. So it's kind of cool how they're both on Origins. They're both honorable mentions. Now both of these weapons names are really cool. The Afterburner is classic for the MP40. It's been that name for a really long time. Now the HG40, when you could use it in Black Ops 3, when Pack-a-Punch, it actually became the Afterburner 2.0, because the HG40 is basically the same as the MP40. But I'm glad that they added in the MP40 back into Black Ops 3 with Zombies Chronicles. It was really cool to see that, because the MP40 was an iconic weapon on every single map in Zombies Chronicles. And that is going to be both of the honorable mentions. Now get into the number 1 spot. Coming in at the number 1 spot, this weapon got an overwhelming amount of support on the tweet, and it is the pack-a-punch name for the AK-74U, which is the AK-74FU2. A lot of people really like this name. Now this one's pretty funny when you first see it. I remember seeing this for the first time back in the day, and I was like, wow, that is such a cool name when you pack-a-punch it. So the AK-74FU2 comes in at the number 1 spot, according to you guys over on Twitter, for the best pack-a-punch name in Call of Duty Zombies history. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know it was a little bit different going through like pack-a-punch gun names, which I think is really cool. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. In the future, maybe I'll make one that is like the worst pack-a-punch names, because there's definitely a lot of those where it doesn't even sound cool at all for some of these weapons. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.